Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you midday money here on a Saturday, the 29th of November. Pretty much last college football Saturday, right? So we're going to load up college football picks here. I didn't do nothing at the noon spot, so they'll kick more off in the next hour. But before we get to that, hit the like button here on the YouTube if you're watching the Sean Higgs YouTube channel. Maybe you're on the phone stream. Awesome. Hit the like. Tune in. 7 days a week, midday money. Twice a week, look at lines. iHeartRadio after the fact if you want to listen. iHeartRadio is great if you're driving. Put it on while you sleep. Give me that $4.80 check every 6 months. But look at lines comes in handy when we do our show for the next week of football. Twitter world on the X. Plays are posted on the X for you. 52-56. That's it. We need 44 more. Can we get 44 by the end of the year? Who knows? Let's get these games posted in the chat and exactly a 200 count for the characters. College football Saturday. Here we go. All college football today. And there's a lot of college basketball. I went 0-2 yesterday with my college basketball, and we're sitting 74-76. So I loaded up today, college hoops. I got a bunch of games today. What I go 3, 6, 7 college basketball today. But show today is all college footies. BYU minus 17.5. Tulsa minus 8.5. Tennessee minus the 2.5 and the over 66.5. LSU plus 11. And we're going to go over the total 35.5. Arkansas, the Arkansas Razorbacks, plus 4.5. Florida State, plus 105. They're not getting 105 points. That is a money line play against Florida. The Gators. Rice, plus 28.5. Maryland, minus the 4. Notre Dame. It said Maryland should be plus the 4 there. I messed up the Mary. We got to fix that. We got to fix the plus. Sorry, Charlie. Or in this case, sorry, Maryland. Plus the 4. There we go. We'll hit the Twitter. I do pay to be verified so I could edit my post there when I make a mistake. Can't make a mistake. Boy, they'll never let you live that down. Plus the 4. There we go. Notre Dame over the total, 49.5. I like them. I like their team total. I think they might hit 49.5 themselves. Hawaii and Wyoming. We're going to go over to 44.5 out on the island. So there is that. And now you're all set, hunky-dory to go. Plays, let's put them in the comments. And we're set. We are all done. We are all done with the comments. Football contest with the Bears winning. Well, Dana Delp's basically out of it. He's got 0 wins right now. Brandon Jenkins in the lead with 2 wins right now, heading into Sunday night, Washington and Denver. Gas Station Sushi with 1 win. Diane with 1 win. Dana with 0 wins. Brian with 2. That's it. 4 people got in the contest this week for our Eric Gagne jersey. There'll be a new contest next week. Can we get more than 4? Might just have to stop them entirely. Michael B's in the house. For one-day Dayton, TCU, Colorado College Hoops. Lost Georgetown. Utah at home. Now 9-1 first quarter. That's the play for the Jazz, man. I know we had them last year a few times. Well, I'm more of a full game kind of guy with them, but It is what it is there. Jim Shoot, welcome. So many games yesterday, I have nothing. And I don't bet college football. College basketball, I don't know. Eastern Kentucky, James Madison, Seattle on my knees right now. I did take Eastern Kentucky plus 1.5. Mike, I know you don't follow the plays I post out on the YouTube Premium thing, but you could look if you would have had Eastern Kentucky. Could have took Eastern Kentucky. What's that line now? Eastern Kentucky. Still a little dog, 1.5. Well, maybe a 1 somewhere. I wanted to take Bethune-Cookman today. These big dogs. But I've just been, again, you're 10 games over 500. I'm not going to just force things. Flea Mathis is in the house. Wyoming outright. Markel, hello. I could get behind some Wyoming today. Gary took Arkansas. I agree. JK's in the house. Yes, I did take the anytime tutty. In fact, the game had started, and I went to it, and he was plus like 506 because it was like the first quarter already. So I did grab, but I only put like $50 on it. I was like, yeah, you know what? It reset. It wouldn't let me. It said there was a problem. I'm like, wait a second, what's going on here? And then I refreshed it, and then let me put it in. So I figured, you know what? Maybe that was a sign not to do a hundo. So I put 50. And, well, cash, we'll take it. There's our guy, JK. Giannis triple-double. Sprinkle. I'm not expecting to get 30 tonight. Giannis. I'll be back at the contest next week, says JK. All right, welcome back. The Bears, yeah. I took the Chargers plus 3 next week already with the Bears, with the Eagles. I had the Eagles yesterday. I thought, you know what? You're embarrassed in that second half. You're going to come out and play a good game. Nope. No. Eagle fans have been real quiet in my comments lately. The way they've been playing. Yeah, I'm not looking at Eagle futures. Listen, the Rams, I think, the best team in the NFC. Maybe football. Maybe in the NFL. Now, the Bears did beat the Eagles. And the Eagles, listen, are the Eagles a good team? Yes. Have they been playing down? Yes. I'm going to give the Bears the win. I mean, I can't keep saying, well, the Bears didn't beat anybody. It's one thing when you're beating, Washington. Like, Washington handed you a fumble in the game, right? So that's easy to be like, that's any, whatever. But you're winning every game. I can't keep kicking your back in. Now, a team like Denver, I'm like, well, hey, you win 13-11 versus the Jets. You win 18-15 versus the Texans. I mean, you have some rough-looking games, and I'll bring those up, like the Bears. I mean, they lost to the Vikings. Maybe should have won that game. That was an ugly game. The Lions whipped you. They beat Dallas. CeeDee Lamb went down early in that game. The Raider game, you won late. The Washington game, you got on a gift. The Saints probably should have won the game against the Saints. I don't think the Saints are a good team. Lost to the Ravens. How about that Cincy game? It was insanely wild. You had the game in control, and it got sloppy at the end. But that's also a reflection of the kind of team you are. The Giant game, you would have lost if Dart played the whole game. Vikings game, 19-17. Steeler game was wild, 31-28 with a backup quarterback for the Steelers. And then you just beat the Eagles, 24-15. An Eagle team who, and this is, I don't know what to – we had a Monday night, right? We had the Eagles that are coming out of the bye week. We're all in on them against the Packers. They were a little dog. Yeah, 10-7. I thought, oh, boy, we got a problem here. 16-9 versus the Lions. You get up 21-0 on Dallas, and you take the rest of the game off. And then 15 points yesterday. Holy cow. I mean, this offense. I don't know, Philly. You got problems. I do get the plays on YouTube. I saw your EKU, but I'm not trying really hard to bet. Oh, I get it. Well, that's one thing. I understand that. I understand. I read it as like you sort of like DKU. You were thinking about it. I thought maybe I'd push you over the top, but you have zero faith. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not hitting 60% out of the gate like last year. If I was 60% out of the gate or better, I would I would. You'd probably be like, "Oh, Higgs aside, we got to ride him." But when we're sitting at 52 and treading water, I understand. I understand. We'll get on track, though, Michael. All right, listen. Not a lot of people around. They're probably watching what other shows? Any other lives going on today? Who's watching what? Sports Grid always gets a ton of stuff. I don't know. Maybe people are just shopping. It's a holiday weekend. Here we go. College football for Saturday, November 29th. The BYU game, this kicks off in about a half hour, 40 minutes, whenever it is. All available. Get down on. Here we go. Saturday. Yes, I got the wrong date up there. It's Saturday the 29th. Saturday the 29th. BYU minus 17.5. Tulsa minus 8.5. Tennessee minus 2.5 and the over 66.5 versus Vanderbilt. LSU plus 11 and the over there versus Oklahoma, 35.5. Arkansas plus 4.5. Florida State plus 105. That's a money line play. They're not getting 105 points, newcomers. Rice plus 28.5. Maryland plus 4. Notre Dame over 49.5. And Hawaii over 44.5 in their game versus Wyoming. Late game. There you go. Happy Saturday. Back on NFL Sunday. A lot to talk about on NFL Sunday there. We'll have our a lot of college football playoff talk for sure. For sure. Back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Actually, it's not a bye-bye yet. We're not gonna close this out until I fix the Saturday. Fix the Saturday. Got to fix that before I roll out of here. Because then you have people like, "Oh, you don't even know what day it is. How can you know what kind of pick you like?" Those are the kind of comments I'll get. Peoples, I'm out of here now. Good luck. Thanks for watching.